All right, welcome back. This video today, we're going to go over some of the new pivot options inside Plasticity 2025.1. So I've shown in previous videos that you can change the pivot point of something, whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. So let's zoom in on this guy. And then say like we want to move it. G. We can adjust the pivot and put it wherever we want. But usually what happened was we would lose that pivot point, right? Well, if you do G again, it held on to the pivot. So I could do V and put him dead center on the back side here. Right click. And now it'll hold on to it. Okay, kind of cool. So how would I use this practically? Okay, so if I come into here, let me Alt Z so I can grab him. There we go. If I hit R, you can see I've already set up the pivot for this guy. And I can change the orientation of it. And it appears, let me do the gauge, hold down Alt, click everything in the gauge. If I wanted to move him, if G, it seems to have held on to the pivot that I previously put in there earlier before this tutorial. And I put it at the back of this face here. Hit G, and I put it right here in the back here. So pretty handy to have that little pivot there. That's going to make it a lot easier to move mechanical arms and stuff like that. Let me show you where I've found it kind of handy. Let me go ahead, hide him. Let's see. I'm going to Shift D. Okay, this is how I created the lens earlier. I took the center one and then I made an outer lens. So let's see. Okay, the pivot's still there. Let's come back out. Let's go G. I'm going to move him on an axis here. Line him up right to the edge. So now I know he's perfectly flat and flush against this facing. So now I can do scale, hit S again. And I can scale him up to the size I want. Boom. Okay, he's a little big. So what else? Hit scale again. Still keeping that pivot point. Now I can squish him. Boom. And that's how I was able to quickly make that little lens there. Of course, that's not the one that I want. We'll go hit X and bring him back. Boom. And there we go. So, quick demonstration of the new pivot inside Plasticity 2025.1. We'll catch you in the next video.